I'm Elly. Today I'm going to read you a story called The Princess Breakfast. Are you ready to listen? Okay, I'm going to read you the story. The Princess Breakfast. In a faraway kingdom, a long time ago, when breakfast was served, the prince shouted, "No!" He turned up his nose and omelets with cheese. He pooh-poohed the porridge, though his mother said, "Please." He sipped his hot chocolate. He ate his toast dry. But to all other offerings, he said, "No, not I." "Alas," said the queen to her husband, the king, how can he grow when he won't eat a thing?" The king stirred the tea. Then, after one sip, "I have it," he said. "We shall go on a trip." The next day, preparations were served, and in less than a week, the royal household appeared. On journey to the style of city of Agra, our idlers are moist, beamed the grand Maharya. His chef steamed the rice cakes with churning on top. The queen started eating and just couldn't stop. "So good," he declared. "Have a tasteful, just try." But the prince shook his head and said, "No, not I." "Perhaps," said their host, the dosa will do. We can fix them with dal or potatoes for you." The queen took one forkful. The king sampled two. "Delicious," they said. "Just try a few. The spices are perfect. Come, don't be shy." But the prince shook his head and said, "No, not I." So the king declared, "To the west we shall go." He rolled out a map and announced, "Mexico." On the pier, people shouted, "Hello, Buenos dias," and welcomed them warmly with trays of tortillas, fried eggs, avocados, salsa, and cheese. "I pour a favor," said the king. "I'll have more, if you please." "Me bien," said the queen. "Why don't you try?" But the prince shook his head and said, "No, not I." "What shall we do?" the queen asked with a sigh. "My dear," said the queen, "we shall go to Shanghai." They started in home with the Mitch Mandarin. "My chefs," he declared, "can indulge every whim. We've perhaps a fine breakfast we hope you'll enjoy. There's something for everyone, even your boy." "Does the prince care for congee? Here, take a pot with your very best pickles." The king ate a lot. "This 1,000-year egg will make the prince strong. It will bring him good fortune and help him live long." "Yes, indeed," said the king. "Come here, have a try." But the prince shook his head and said, "No, not I." That night, the king sat up in bed. "I'll take him to the Zambia. That's it," he said. "A safari can give him a huge appetite." "Oh, fa la la la, I know I'm right." The prince loved adventures. He met his first giraffe. It licked the king's crown and made it all laugh. He woke up a lion and made a great roar, then closed his eye tight and continued to snore. We met herds of zebra and wild beasts. Now, said the king, it's time for our feast. Their breakfast was served on beautiful leaves, with freshly fried plantain and fruit from the trees. At the sight of the fresh fruit, the prince sealed his lips tight. The king was dismayed. He said, this is not right. This plantain is perfect, the queen said. Do try. But the prince shook his head and said, no, not I. The queen was distraught. Let's go home, she sighed. Our boy is still picky, whatever we try. Just as she said, a bright-eyed old man said, perhaps I can help. I believe that I can. Then he pulled out a red bottle from the deep of his case, winked at the prince, and said, fancy a taste? Oh, what's that? Asked the prince. It smells so delicious. I think, said the man, there's no cause for alarm. A dash of ketchup will do no harm. I eat with everything, from roller to rice. Said the prince. It tastes really nice. He poured it on pancakes. He spread it on bread. The king was so happy he stood on his head. The queen gave her, and thrilled to delight, the bouquet continued all day and all night. From the morning on, whenever he ate, the prince added ketchup and cleaned up his plate. Thank you for listening to my story. Bye.